Welcome to another episode of the Brocarde Show. Today, I'm filming a music video in a scare attraction. I'm here at Scare City and I'm inside the Toy Master's workshop. I'm going to be a scare actor for a day. I'm going to be filming some really cool, really creepy stuff with a little help from my friends. I don't know if you can see behind me, but this is the wall of doll heads. Any minute now, I'm going to become one of the headless, restless dolls that are confined to the inner workings of this scare maze at the Scare City experience. So keep watching. If you've ever wondered what it looks like behind the scenes at a scare maze, this is it. And I'm about to sit here and stick my head through this hole. Welcome to Brocarde's toy shop. I have flipped the script. No, I haven't. I'm still in the same scare maze. And this, if you come to Scare City, you may recognize this, although this looks completely different after dark. I mean, hats off to the Scare City team, because with all the lighting, all the actors, these places and these spaces really, really come to life after dark. So in some of these clips, you will see it in a completely different light with me pretending to be a scare actor. No, I'm scary enough when I'm not acting, believe me. But yeah, I'm just setting up the next scene. This is my outfit of the video shoot, which, as you can see, is a blood-splattered doll, come clown, come creepy corpse bride, whatever you want to call me. This little creation was thrown together by yours truly, which actually used ridiculously expensive emulsion paint, which is supposed to be painting my studio in the basement, but there was a little bit left over, and I decided to treat this dress to a coat of the ridiculously expensive paint from Little Green. So thanks, Little Green. Multitasking with that one, and the little pom-poms that took me absolutely ages to sew on, because this wedding dress, I mean, most wedding dresses are supreme quality, so this is a layer of lace, a layer of silk, but also it's been spray painted, so it's extra hard, so literally pushing it in with a thimble. So, and yeah, these little ropes all add to the puppeteering puppet master theme. So for the purpose of this video, I have been captured by an evil puppet master who's trying to make me into something I'm not, which is a little bit twisted if you ask me. Anyway, you may be able to hear that there is a hell of a storm going on. So not only am I in an abandoned theme park, I'm in a scare maze, and I'm in the middle of the biggest storm that this country has seen in a long time. In fact, this shoot was so close to being cancelled because when the wind reaches a certain level, then they are not allowed to operate. And the tarpaulin on the roof literally looks like it's about to take off. And if that goes, then I'm probably going to get drenched, and the shoot is going to be completely redundant and it will be game over for me. But touch wood, that's not going to happen. So I'm going to get back to filming. So at the end of this day, not only should I have a behind the scenes filming in a scare maze, but I should also have an amazing music video if I don't blow away. Imagine if I started my behind the scenes on this very, very clip. You would be wondering, what on earth have I just tuned into? Well, as you can see, I am now a puppet. I will do anything you tell me to do. The things I do for my art. I have literally got rope burns. I've been suspended from these shackles. Should we call them shackles? Shackles is a really good, strong, solid word. I've been suspended from the wall, although my feet are well and truly on the ground, although some people may argue that that is not the case, but my feet are well and truly on the ground, and I've just been filming my favourite, absolute standout scene from my music video. And when I came to the VIP launch of Scarcity, this little platform immediately caught my eye. If you come to the Scarcity experience, you will see that there is a ragdoll on this platform, and here I am in my lovely outfit. In fact, I really feel like I'm going to go out in this later because it's a pretty solid outfit. And as I was saying in my last clip, you can probably hear the rain on your wedding day. It's like rain on your wedding day, said Alanis Morissette, or Brocarde in imitation. Yeah, so anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. Whenever I do these behind the scenes music video clips, I feel like my brain is so over capacity that I'm hopping on here. Like, I have literally been on this thing doing flat out dance moves for a good few hours. So by the time I go on my behind the scenes cam, I have lost the will. My mind is just in a million different places. So I'm trying to get the shots, and I'm trying to tell you what it's like to be behind the scenes in a scare maze. So incessantly rambling am I. You may be able to see behind me the doll wall. I'm no stranger to doll walls. I mean, if you've been following me since I went to the island of dolls, there does seem to be a somewhat recurring doll theme in a lot of my content. Make of that what you will. Are there any subliminal references at play? Most likely, but everyone knows I have a few haunted dolls. Dolls are creepy, and scare mazes tend to agree with me on that one. I have seen a few creepy doll themed scare mazes this Halloween, and my Halloween has only just begun. Yeah, I am Halloween. I really don't trust that. If I was to put, well, I have been putting my full body weight on it and it's still here, so yeah. Anyway, this is the setup, this is the look, this is the get up. I might take you on a little walk around in this scare maze, because without lights, without actors, it's actually still pretty cool, to be honest. The thing that is so exciting about the Scarcity experience is because it is on the site of the abandoned Camelot theme park. And of course these structures that I'm in are pretty much makeshift structures for the Halloween season, but this is an existing building. So this building, in one way or another, will have been in use when the Camelot theme park was in action. And I wasn't lucky enough to visit Camelot. I'm still hanging off of these. I can't let them go because I will be thrown into the abyss. What I was saying is, I was not lucky enough to visit the Camelot theme park when it was a theme park. I'm not sure if lucky was the right word, but either way, I didn't visit it. And now, every year, you can visit it if you come to Scarcity. Don't try at any other point in the year, because you'll probably be kicked off site, because you don't want to be going trespassing, do you now? Anyway, I incessantly lost my train of thought there. What I was trying to tell you is that the most exciting thing, well, not the most exciting thing about Scarcity, there are 10 scare mazes here. So whether you're into mass murderers in the dark, whether you're into vampires, whether you're into creepy clowns, what else is there? Aliens. Is it aliens? I mean, I did come here the other day, so I mean, yeah, there's definitely a huge variety of different scare zones. I was going to film this in the Creepy Carnival, because my song concept very much is like twisted, creepy carnival vibes, but Carnival Maze isn't as cool as this one, visually, in my opinion anyway, and it doesn't have these, and these are essential for any good music video, let's be honest. In fact, I think I need to erect some of these in my own home, make of that what you will. Anyway, I'm going to take you on a little walk around of the scare maze, because I think it's really cool to see these places, and yeah, it's not quite dark yet, it's mid-afternoon on a Saturday, so you can see where you're going, and there's no people here apart from me and my crew. So yeah, walk around, come with me. Boo. absolute funniest thing in the world. I just went to walk off and realised that I'm attached. I've been attached to these ropes so long, it's starting to become part of my body. Anyway, walk around. Woo! Wow, that actually feels lovely to be free. Yeah, creepy doll wall. In fact, the weirdest, creepiest thing about this wall is that a lot of the dolls look like me. And by that, I mean they have black hair, dark eyes, and are very sinister, and they have a secret agenda. Actually, this Halloween, I found that a lot of people are coming up to me and saying, "Hi, Wednesday Addams." I think for me, I always dress like this, but I think at Halloween, I get a newfound appreciation. And I think when I leave here, people are just going to think I'm going to an epic Halloween party. They're not going to think I'm weird at all. Well, they might actually, because I do have blood-stained fingers and a blood-stained neck. Yeah, who knew? Fake blood. I'm not necessarily a fan of fake blood, although it would be kind of weird to say, oh, I'm a fan of fake blood. Yeah, love the stuff. Yeah, savaged by fake blood. This stuff everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I think it stains, but I mean, it's skin, so it's going to go at some point. Anyway, I feel like I'm incessantly rambling. I want to show you as much of this maze as I can, so come with me. I've actually got separation anxiety from the rope because I was like, am I still attached? Am I still attached? No, I'm not still attached. Anyway, come with me. This one is absolutely terrifying. But yeah, it's quite elite. Even in the daylight, this wall is delivering on the spooks. See what I mean? Few similarities. Don't quite look that bad at the moment, but you know, the night is still young, do they say? Or do I say? And this one, oh, she's had a little bit of a bad day, hasn't she? Blood coming out of the eyeballs, which is never ever a good thing. There you go. That's one of many doll walls. I am going to literally be dreaming and seeing dolls in my sleep. This one is particularly possessed. Hopefully that does not happen to me later. There you go. Another doll. And this was where I filmed a scene in here earlier. My head was poking through that hole. Have to say, not the best way to spend any time at all. That's very, very uncomfortable. And I have to say, and here she is on the end, I have to say absolutely hats off to the scare actors for spending their evening in that little booth, because you're going to go back there, because that is not my idea of fun. And it steams up, so I don't know how they managed to make it look convincing, but yeah. If you're a scare actor at Scare City Experience, hats off. And more dolls like these ones. All of the dolls here have very dark eye sockets. I wonder actually if there's been any reports of hauntings at Scare City. That's quite an interesting conversation. Yeah, so this is the doll wall. You can kind of get the context of how narrow these little passages are. So in the dead of night when you're running around this scare maze, that's kind of what makes them so scary, because very, very narrow, and you do not know what's around the next corner. Now you do, teddy bears. So you kind of crawl under this as part of the scare maze, which is quite cool. Here you go. Teddy bear wall. Pretty sick. What I would say as well, like at the moment the lights are on, this doesn't look, I mean of course it looks completely different from when you come in the evening, but still pretty cool setup. Like it's a lot of thought that goes into the sets, and obviously as soon as the lights go out and as soon as you have people jumping out at you, It's a whole new world. Also, just wanted to bring you in here, and as some of you may know, this is where the spooky toy master pops out at you. This is his little workshop, and these are all the toy master's victims. So that is a wrap on my new music video. I hope you enjoyed having a tiny little sneak look at what it's like on set filming a music video, but also what it's like behind the scenes at a scare maze. My mind is in a million different places today, so hopefully it hasn't been an absolute nightmare to watch. But thank you for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you have, you know what to do. Follow, like, subscribe, and join me on my next adventure, because word on the street is, or my personal guarantee is, that these adventures are going to get bigger, they're going to get better, they're going to get far more exciting, and I'm hoping that there's still enough scary places left to explore even after Halloween season. But if you're into spooky Halloween content, then I have a massive heap. No, I have a lot of Halloween events coming up, more spooky stuff, more preview evenings, more press launches, more Halloween horror mazes. So you know what to do. Keep watching, get obsessed with the Brocarde show, and follow my crazy little journey. Hello?